Hello, Joe. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
That's what I like to hear. I'm very good, thank you. Having a lovely sunny day here, so it's just joyful until it
Yes.
rains again.
Oh, well, we have had 40 degrees, and then today and yesterday it's been like 18. So
Oh,
it's a
wow.
shock to the system.
You got Melbourne weather.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get
So
hot,
it's,
and then it gives you that cold so that you can get over it or you can catch a cold. So it is how
yeah,
it is. But yeah, Melbourne weather. What?
yes.
What are we talking about
Bless.
today, Joe? What are we going to do today?
Well, we thought because it's the beginning of Novemberish, so we thought we would talk about all the energies that are happening for an update for November.
Yeah,
Mm,
I've got a funny feeling that I feel, I don't know about you, Joe, but I feel November's going to go quickly. It's going to hasten, it's going to speed up. And Mercury goes into retrograde again in
yes.
November. So we're going to have that to deal with as well. So we're going to, I feel like the energy wants to speed up, but we're going to get some roadblocks along the way that we might not like, but we have to deal with.
Mm. And my thing is, I think if you've battled through some friendships or some dynamics like for the year, I feel like it's sort of all the band aids are going to get ripped off and you got to not be nasty, but tell your truths, I think, for
Yeah,
November.
tell your
With,
truth. And of course, it's the ending of years, it's the 9 years. So things that don't serve us, friendships, whatever, it's going to be pull the band-aid off, sever the
yeah,
cord, let it go. It's been good. Now it's time for something new next year. Do you know what I mean? It's that type of energy.
yes, very much so. And I think it's like also, you're offloading all your burdens that you've no longer wanted. I feel
Yeah.
like there's going to be a whole. Well, we've seen a whole lot of flux to not to Penrith. Gosh, that's where I used to live. To Bellingen, where people are they're coming up to have a look because they're changed. They don't want to live on the fast pace anymore of Sydney. So
Yes.
heaps of people have come through Alchemy, going, "Oh yeah, we're just looking around. We might, but move here." And even though Bellingen is a little like can there are ritzy houses there, but you get a bit more bang for your dollar as opposed to what you for the same amount of money in Sydney. So
Yes, of course. Of course. And people will be looking for the lifestyle change too. As you said, they want out of the rat race. The rat race doesn't serve a lot of people anymore. And it's
no,
people are waking up to different ways of living. And that was COVID had created
mm,
an amazing experience where people could work from home. And now people are
yes,
realizing I can work from anywhere. It's now the corporations are realizing we don't want people to work from anywhere. We want them in our offices where we can control them. So the world's
yes.
changing in an interesting place. But yeah, energy in November is going to be really interesting. I've got my cards here, Joe. So
Oh,
I'm going to shuffle and just see what has to come out. I want to see what the cards think is going to happen in November. It's very interesting times.
yeah.
Interesting times to be alive too. Three Eye Atlas was supposed to go behind the sun. We're not supposed to see it. It didn't. And it's like, whoa, even the NASA doesn't know what's going on with that thing. So it's just like, whoa, it's all happening.
I thought that yesterday it had gone behind the sun, but it didn't.
No, look,
No?
I don't watch the news and stuff, Joe, but they're saying oh, it hasn't completely gone behind the sun, and they don't know
Right.
what's going on. And I watched
Okay.
that girl that does the dowsing rods, and it's like, is this a galactic ship? No. Is this something that's going to land on the Earth? No. And it was quite interesting. Is this the Anunnaki? No. So it was really it's interesting, but we
I
just got
like
to
that
flow with
girl.
it. I love that girl. We just got to flow with it. I don't think it's going to be anything that we need to worry about. But
No.
it's just going to be, we have to be aware that there are other things in our cosmos that we can't control. And as soon as we can surrender to that, we just go with it. All right, I'm going to
Well,
pull a
and I
card.
think it's just trying to open us up consciously and our heart chakra to be more in truth with what you need as a human, not
Yeah.
trying to rat race it, you know? Mm.
Realize that there's more in the multiverses than just one planet called
Yes.
Earth. There's a million planets, and we've got to realize there's life out there, and it might not suit us to imagine it and understand that it exists. And we think we're the superior race, but we're going to get a shock one day
Oh,
when
very.
you realize there's so much more out there. So November's going to open people's eyes, and I think this Three Eye Atlas thing is here until December. I think it's going to go
Mm.
around, and yeah, all of that. But there's three other comments, I believe, as well that are coming.
Yes.
So watch this space. There's a lot of galactic energy going on. So open up to the galactics, guys. Go out to the stars, have a look. And comment below if you see stuff in the stars or if you talk to the stars.
Yeah.
Comment below and let us know what it is you do with the stars because there's a lot of wisdom in the sky. The shamanics used to know about it all the time. They talk to the upper world,
Yeah.
talk to the sky. So interesting. All right, I've pulled the card, Joe. I've talked too much
Okay.
already. I've
No,
pulled the
you're okay.
card. Are you
What is
ready?
it?
Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so November is slow and steady wins the race. We're going to flow with things. We're not going to fight things. He's not rushing. So the horse is stagnant. The horse isn't moving. So he's just going to sit and ponder. So November might be a good time just to sit, watch, and look. As we said, Mercury is going into retrograde, so it might not be the best time to go into contractual agreements, buying anything that might be of electronic origin, like computers, laptops, stuff like that. If you can hold off until, I think it's early December, that's going to be a better time for you to do these things, because this is what's going to happen. Okay. Slow and steady wants to win the race. So be reserved. That's probably a good word for it. Be reserved in November. Just take it all in. Okay. Be the Knight of Pentacles. He will be slow and steady, but he'll get what he wants. So he will understand what the energies are. He'll understand what's going on, and he'll do what he needs to go with this. He's not going to fight anything. He's not rushing into a battle here. He will just flow with whatever the energy wants for November. So I'm going to say to you guys, with November, don't fight it, flow with it. Okay. Things might not go your way. Things might not be working to the timeline that you're working towards. The universe knows better. Flow with the timeline of the universe, and you'll come out of it like he will. I'm coming at it with my dollar, and I'm not going to rush anything, and I'll get what I need. It's just going to take me some time to get it. Okay. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is. That's how I feel November's going to be. Flow with it. Don't fight it. Okay. Sit with it.
And
What
I
have you
think
got,
it's
Jo?
well, just moving on to that intuitively, I've been, talking to lots of people about, we're so busy in our own lives, but we've always got a to-do list and whatever, but we very rarely reflect on
Yes.
and just let our mind be silent or sit in nature and just be. So, one of the ladies that sees me, I said, just do it for 10 minutes per day. She goes, it's harder than you think. Not to
But it's
touch
so
your
true, Jo.
phone.
Exactly. But you're so true, because it's a case of, if we can use November to be calm and be still and sit in stillness, because come December, we're going back into crazy season, the season of, happiness, joy, all of that, the love. And you're going to pull yourself from pillar to post to go and dine with people and have Christmas dinner with people and lunch and family and shopping and presents and cooking and all. So November, if you can be still in November, have that stillness, because December is going to be busy, 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 crazy, crazy, crazy. You know what Christmas rush is like.
Yeah.
So be still for November. That way, that might help you get through that December, rush and
Yes.
that collective rush of energy. Yeah.
Yes. All right. I'll read one from my lovely book here.
Yes.
Oh, here we are. How funny is this? So this one here says the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is all about, so it sits at the back of your neck and it goes all the way, and it's like root system going through all of your organs. And that's like your nervous system. So when anyone has anxiety with me, I instantly know I need to clear and balance and send healing energy to their vagus nerve. So how you can do that, if you feel like you're all anxious or you're not sleeping well, or some people at this time of the year, it triggers anxiety and panic attacks coming into the, festive season. So so what you want to do is in a quiet space, preferably in your home, you want to ask the divine creator for a column of white light, and then you want to ask Archangel Raphael, he's the one that does the healing, just to send healing energy. And if you could Google a picture of a vagus nerve, but it's just sending healing energy down into your vagus nerve, all the way. The last nerve is in your tushy, and just do the box breath, in for 4, hold 4, out for 4, in for 4. Just so you can hold and deep breathes and allow Archangel Raphael to place his healing energy into your vagus nerve. So that's a really good one for this month to focus on. Even for all of your body, you could ask Archangel Raphael to put you in a beautiful green bubble of healing for your whole body. So that's a really good one to do as well. The other one that comes to mind for November as well is it's called a pink bubble healing. And what it is when you're getting cranky at work or wherever you are, as long as you can go like into a toilet cubicle, which is not ideal, but we want to be contained, or into your office or into your car. And it's like, instead of ruminating in all of the anger that you may be feeling, what you're going to do is you're going to like take a deep breath in, and the deep breath is like collecting all the anger. So you're going like collecting all, and then you're going to imagine that you've got a beautiful pink bubble around that you're going to blow the anger into. And then it's like once you've blown it all out, you're going to give it to Archangel Michael to convert into positive healing energy. It's just so you're not ruminating in your negative energy.
Yep. And I think that ties in with being still. Get rid of this stuff and just be present, just be still. And I think you hit the nail on the head, because when you said vagus nerve, the first thing I thought of was a tree. So you said it before, let's go out with nature. Let's go out, and the weather's good now that we can go out. It's not cold like winter, it's not wet, but let's go out into nature, ground our energies. And you can do that beautiful healing with Archangel Raphael in nature. Come on, reset my vagus nerve, give it a nice healing that it needs. Or I can do the pink bubble under a tree. And I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting a grounding, I'm getting a healing. My mind's being, de-stressed, and it's clearing itself. So yeah, very positive, very positive.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the other day, a lady wanted me to do a 12 card or 12 page, I would say, reading from my book for her for next year. So, I don't know if you do that with tarot. I'm not sure if that's ever been done.
Sometimes you can. Yeah, I usually do like 3 or 6 months.
Yeah, that's right. So, anyway, so she did that, and it was so interesting because she goes, oh, yeah, every time we did a month, she was like, oh, yeah, that month I generally do suffer from that. So it was so accurate. So sometimes it's even good to reflect and get ready for next year a bit, because December and January, I don't really count very well in terms of achieving many goals, because it's, for me, January, I've got children at home. And December, like you said, it's the crazy season. So kind of November is my prep for next year.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people do the same. December is focused on kids finishing school, Christmas, all of that sort of stuff. And then as soon as Christmas is done, it's New Year's, and then people are going away on holidays. So those 2 months are busy for people, but not in busy work or spiritual. It's like they're just living. Then they come back to the real world come February, and it's like, off we go again. Let's make it work. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. So you're right in that aspect. People focus on December and January with different mindsets than they would if it was just a normal year. So yeah, good thinking. Use the book to look at what's my 12 months like. So use that time in December or January. We got some stillness and some still time to look at that for your next 12 months. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's our November update, guys. That's what we see for November. Be still, be clear, be present. Slow it down a little bit. As Joe said, do the vagus nerve or do your nervous system, pink bubble, all of that stuff. And for me, I like to go for a walk, and I'm always sitting in nature where I can just commune with the birds and the bees and the trees. So, Knight of Pentacles, vagus nerve, start looking into it. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think the energy of November is going to be. If you think it's going to be like static, if it's going to be slow, or if you think it's going to be erratic and, the velocity is super high. Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah. And just one more thing I like to do in November is try and throw out everything that's broken in your house, or get things repaired in November, because it's not good for your feng shui of your house if you've got things that aren't working or broken, or you don't use them, or you don't like them.
Yep. Springtime's good for that. Like November is good. And one of my friends is Japanese, and their belief system is you change all the batteries, you do all of that sort of stuff so that you're going into the new year fresh. You're going into the year with new batteries, so you've got continuous energy that's flowing. It's not something that's old or stagnant, and we get on with it.
Perfect. I love that. Yes.
Love it. All right, guys, let us know what you think November's going to be, and then off we go. Sorry, Joe.
I don't know. I was going to say same thing. I love it all. And then you've got at the end of November, you've got some bookings if you would like to book in with you for a reading.
Yes, because I'm closed. I'm closed for the first few weeks of November. So I open them up again on the 22nd, I think it is, 22nd or 23rd of November. So if you're interested and you've been waiting, I'm back on the 23rd of November, and the bookings are open already. So you can go ahead and book, and then off we go. What about you, Joe? You got anything left in November?
I think I got 1 booking or 2 bookings on the 28th of November. And then, and I'm away too. I'm going to Tasmania for a week. So that's exciting as well. Yes. And then in December, I've got some bookings as well. And then hopefully by the end of this week, Jess will have popped up on my website all my courses and meditations for next year till July.
Fantastic. Go you. Look at you forward planning. I love that, Joe. I love it. All right, guys, enjoy your Novembers. Check in with us every week. Don't forget, as I said before, like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. Okay. All right. Have a great November, and we'll see you next week. Bye, Joe.
Bye.